Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I'm JB Bryan, Chief Investment Officer and President of JB Bryan Financial Group, and this is AfroEconomics. And we're talking about the history of Black wealth. And so we're looking at it historically, and we're bringing it into today's times. So we have a historian, we have a minister, we have a mortgage broker, we have a mortgage real estate, we have a real estate specialist and a mortgage specialist. And of course, you have me, JB Bryan, your investment advisor, financial planner. I'm everything they're not. Literally, right? I love it. But I definitely thank you for this opportunity because we're promoting a free financial event. This is a free wealth development. There's no strings attached to this. This is not something talking about network marketing. Let me get that clear. You don't come and then we're trying to recruit you. No, this is just about sharing information. By the grace of God, my new book, AfroEconomics, Our Black Wealth Matters, is being delivered today. So I'm going to have some of the books there. I called the first person who registered yesterday, and I told her that she is going to get a free book when she arrives because she registered for our event first. So go to AfroEconomics.com and register for the event. It's going to be fabulous. It's short, and it is at Second Baptist Church, 3300 Broad Rock Boulevard in Richmond, Virginia. We have people coming from Maryland. We have people coming from North Carolina. My parents are even coming from North Carolina. I was born in North Carolina. We have a lot of people watching in New York. We have people coming from New York. I just appreciate the support. I have flowers randomly around here from people who watched and sent me even Valentine's flowers because they looking out for a sister who they know single sisters need love too. And all of these men are married basically. So God is good. It's giving us the opportunity to talk about being a single parent like myself, about divorce issues, about reestablishing your credit, about spirituality and having a very healthy family. So we have the pastor going to talk about family financial issues and how to grow spiritually in your financial life, because there's a lot of that in the book. One of the basic core principles of AfroEconomics is integrity, the soul of your money, an entire chapter dedicated to scripture on that. But I'm not the best at that. Someone else wrote that word and he specializes in it. We're going to start. I want them to introduce themselves because, as you see, there is nobody on the planet that introduces me better than me. I gotta tell you that. I gotta be honest. When I go speak places and somebody else has to introduce me, it's like, they messed it all up. So I'm gonna start with our historian. Here's our historian. Can you say hello and encourage them to come out because you have your own following? Introduce yourself.
Hello to continue. The struggle continues. My name is King Salim Kalfani. I am senior consultant at Commonwealth Consultation and Maximum Impact LLC. I am a Virginia Union University trained historian. I've been to ancient Kemet multiple times and all over Africa. And we're going to talk about the empires of Songhai, Mali, and many others. And then after our enslavement, we started Black Wall Streets all over the United States, Tulsa, Rosewood, Richmond, Raleigh, and we're going to talk about those things. We have a great legacy of having and creating wealth, building wealth, and sharing wealth. And so come on Saturday, February 20th to Second Baptist Church, 3300 Broad Rock Boulevard. We're going to have it going on. Pastor here is next up.
And that's King Kalfani, and he is going to be our keynote. He's going to get us started. He's going to talk about the past, and then we're going to bring it forward. And the pastor, Ralph Hodge, has volunteered because his church is not like all just about church, not just on Sunday. So he opened it up as an opportunity for the community. And just in business travels we met. And he said, if you ever want to do something for the community, then please feel free to, our church will open their doors to things that are good for us. And I appreciate that. Thank you. Because that's the way, if we don't, we can't have free things. If we're constantly going out, paying out money, how can we offer knowledge for free without having people like you? Thank you.
Well, I'm Ralph Hodge. I'm the pastor of Second Baptist Church, and I'm excited that the conference is going to be held at our church this Saturday. The registration starts at 10:30, 3300 Broad Rock Boulevard, Second Baptist Church, South Richmond, Virginia, and we're excited. I also, now I'm the pastor. I went to Howard University, studied chemistry, Virginia Union. I studied divinity, but I'm also a mortgage loan officer. So finances are very important to me, and it's very important to our community. I'm not going to get into a lot about what I'm going to share on Saturday, but as a pastor, oftentimes couples come to me, people who are thinking about getting married, and one of the first things we talk about outside of the love and those other issues is, do you have a budget? Where your finances are, do you know each other's credit, and different things like that. And so when I find out a lot of people get into relationships and don't know each other's credit and don't know each other's financial plans, and they don't have a budget, they don't have a plan for their money, blah, blah, all of that stuff. And so as a pastor, I'm constantly reminding people of what they need to be doing with their money. And I'm not a super expert on it, but I know experts, and I'm always directing my members, get a financial planner, and get a budget, get your plans. Who do you talk to, about insurance and different things? So we want to make sure our people are empowered. The church has been a central part of empowering the community as long as we've been in this country. And so we want to continue that legacy of being a prophetic voice to remind people what they should be doing and warning them against the things in the community that are stripping them of their wealth. But I'm not getting into too much what we're talking about.
But that's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it's extremely beautiful, and it's really, we never really think about it when I think about in the Bible, like Jesus worked, like he had another job. So like it's different to me that you actually have a career in financial services, but that's really the way it was.
There are about 300 scriptures in the Bible that talk about how we are to protect the poor and fight for the poor. And oftentimes those are their sisters that we have to fight. Wow. It's not just about saying someone is, they're hungry because they're lazy. No, a lot of times they're hungry because they're being oppressed.
Wow.
And the rich are hoarding wealth.
Wow.
And so the Bible has a very prophetic message regarding. Now, sometimes people don't look at it like that, but it's there. Over 300 scriptures talk about it. One scripture in Proverbs I like, it says that those who lend to the poor lend to the Lord. And the idea is that we're supposed to make sure that we are redistributing wealth. See, in our country, like you like the whole wealth. That's right. I know King is going to do more of the historic part, but I think from the scripture, we have a prophetic role to play in warning people about the oppressive nature that sometimes we see in our country.
I think that that's right on point, though. Right on point. Because I've had many people, even people that were in the church, tell me I should not do so many free workshops. And so it's so good to hear you tell me and give me those scriptures, please, so that when I'm going through the struggles of being an entrepreneur that's committed to helping everyone. That's why I do the webinars live every Wednesday, because I feel that this knowledge should be available to everybody. And so thank you. That's definitely reassuring. AJ Nunley, our mortgage quarterback, that he is probably the quietest one among us. But he is the mortgage quarterback for a reason, because quarterbacks, like they can't really take a hit, can you? I was joking. Who are you today? Like, are you Cam Newton? I'm just joking. Nah. But Cam took them hits. Boy, he took them. But we got you. We're gonna do better than that, right? Wherever we gotta look out, we're gonna look out for you. We got your back. But he has been doing, I think you've been in financial services longer than me, because I know we started around the same time. You've been doing this over 20 years?
Yeah,
over 20 years. I started real young. I started young, but he was old when he started. No, I was joking.
He's my boss.
He looks young, but it's an old man right here. No, but I know that you've been doing it a long time, and you pioneered. Oh, wow. That's such a blessing. That is such a blessing. About the same time, I started as a stockbroker, but I started my firm, about 20 years ago. But yeah, we're doing that thing. Wow, it's good. And it's good for us finally to collaborate, because we have so many clients that need what we do here. And that's the future of our businesses, is us learning to work together. We got to work together. So tell us about your mortgage opportunities and financing opportunities.
Okay. Like JB said, AJ3, your mortgage QB. I'm going to concentrate on working, helping people that are first-time home buyers. So whether you're a first-time home buyer considering purchasing your first home, or if you want to be a real estate investor. So we're going to talk about how you can use real estate to accommodate or accomplish wealth. There's many different programs we're going to discuss. So whether you have credit issues, whether you don't have cash, we have programs that can work with you to help you get your credit in shape, help you, to position yourself to save money, work on budgeting like Pastor said, or if there are many grants that are available that will enable you to be able to purchase a home. But we realize that the home is definitely one of the foundations for a strong family.
And it's so true, because earlier this week, with the CBS station in Virginia, I did a segment on alternative investments, because a lot of times people only think about stocks as an investment. And so I wanted to explore that. No, when I sit down with clients, I'm talking to them about all these different things as investments, stocks, also CDs, also real estate, different ways that you can purchase real estate. A lot of times our community doesn't know that real estate is an investment, and how to finance it is where you come in. And picking which good investment properties is Marcus Rice. I mean, this brother has helped so many people, including myself, with looking at real estate, researching real estate. You gotta have somebody. He helps you get the property. He owns his own brokerage firm. The broker gets the property. AJ and a pastor here, they're finding the money for the purchase. Did you even know that we can put real estate into your IRAs now?
That's right.
So you partner with me on finding the custodian for it. You know what I mean? And then you can put the real estate into an individual retirement account, things that we don't know. So I'm not going to tell you all our secrets, but those are the things that you find out, including tax issues associated with that, why an IRA is helpful, what is a Roth IRA. So Marcus is the real estate broker who's going to talk just from residential to real estate as an investment.
Exactly. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Really excited about being there on Saturday. Equity First Realty is poised to help real estate investors, first-time home buyers, and also regular home buyers as well. But we really are excited. Our whole foundation of our company is built on biblical principles of sowing into people and sowing a seed into our clients so they can prosper and also our firm can prosper. But we're really excited. Anybody who shows up on Saturday, we will give you a cashback rebate that you can use, and it will be 50% of our commission check, which can be used for you to sow back into your church, or you can sow it into a financial product, maybe Bryant, or you can take those funds and do as you please with them. But we're known in Richmond for giving the highest cashback rebate, but we're also known for investing in the community, giving back to the community to make sure everyone is going towards the goal of having their own home and experiencing home ownership. It is your God-given right, and it is our responsibility as leaders in the community to make sure that you are open to the grants that AJ provides, the financial products that JB has, everything that the church has, and also with Mr. Kafani's organization with the civil rights as well. So
that's right. That's right. Yeah. It'll turn you into a civil rights leader. That's right. That's right.
Servant.
Yeah.
Servant.
But what we're all talking about, when you're talking about, sometimes you're helping people with employment issues and how to solve conflict with employment issues, how if there needs to be something, if legal matters need to get involved, or can it be done with a mediator like yourself in solving conflicts. So we're going to talk about everything, especially employment, because you can't even help them get a house. You can't help them get the loan. You don't even need to look for properties. If I can't help you get in your 401k or set up an IRA or set up your own business unless we are doing the right thing or creating money, learning how to solve conflict. And a big part I think that we're going to really focus on is integrity and how your personal habits go through all of your choices in your life. And we have a great team here about, that's going to help you look at everything, balancing your life. And I hope that you'll go, and we have a Facebook event page. We have my personal JB Bryan personal page, the JB Bryan Financial Group page. Do you have a page?
Yeah,
Ralph Hodge. You have Second Baptist has a page. Yeah. So you have there's so many resources available. The Hamilton Group has a page. AJ Nunley, you have a page. You know, the Equity First Realty, always on the move. You know, get on his email list. Go into AfroEconomics and get on the list because we're doing AfroEconomic updates every week. And we're sending out emails. And if you get on it today and register, then you're going to be getting coupons for Saturday to get the discounts on if you want to purchase a book. And so we're going to have everything's going to be comfortable for you. It's not going to be in the chapel. It's going to be in the fellowship hall. The church is huge, but don't let it be intimidating. I mean, Second Baptist is like huge.
We're very warm.
You're very warm. You're very warm. That's right. And I believe that.
Everyone says it about us.
You know, I believe that. You and your wife are such a lovely couple. And I think in your family, your sons are like fabulous. I follow them. Like, I saw y'all. I saw exactly. Like, oh, what a nice family. They look like, very photogenic. Like, the back of when you buy a frame and it has a family, like, that's them. That's them. That's them. And yours the same too, Mark. You have a beautiful family too. Don't feel left out. All right. He was back there like jealous, looking all jealous. But we're gonna talk about family. Whatever your family is, we all have. Like my daughter had to do a picture of family, and then she put like a me, like it was like me, but that is her, to her that was her family, and it was funny because like she's about to go to high school, and she's like, "Mom, look at you, you're a stick person," but they were just talking about all the things that make up life. And they're also covering. At this point, they were covering discrimination and how to deal with discrimination. And, I hope that you'll come Saturday equipped with a positive mindset on how we can learn to work together as experts in our field of choice, whatever it is, even if we are in the same field, we all are bringing something different to the table. And I hope that that's really what you're going to, really grow or learn from your event on Saturday. That'll be worth the time. We're only talking about basically from 11 to 1. That's it. Just taking the time out to bring your entire family. It's absolutely free to be around a lot of positive people. Have you all ever heard the saying that you are who you hang around?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That you are. Do you believe in that, AJ? You really do. I mean, as an athlete, did you discover that there were going to be some, even if we're all playing football, there are going to be some that you just can't be with. So even though we're all out here working, there are going to be some people who just go to work, but they're not going in there putting their 100%. Right. And a big part of AfroEconomics and our Black Wealth Matters is going to be about wherever we are, appreciate it. Because what really disappoints me is when we're at a certain point of our life, and instead of doing your best where you are,
that's it.
And then make excuses. So if you have credit issues, don't be mad about coming to a workshop that's going to talk about how to build up your credit, how to make things better. No, that's where you get better. Because a year from now, when we're doing this again, God willing, then you will be in a much better place having come and participated today. Right. True? That's right. I mean, haven't you seen people really improve their credit score just from focusing on it?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen it? And and you're talking about professionals who are going to meet you where you are. Kafani is like whatever. I mean, he is basically, his career is on solving conflicts and solving people. He worked with the NAACP as their leader for over 20 years. So you're talking about people that we're going to talk about real issues that we're having, not on why you should do this and why you should buy that and why you should so and so. I want to talk about what when you start your day, where is your mindset? Where do you start your mindset? And that's why you go to church and you probably tell people to do what, like wake up to pray.
Well, and I think when we talk about money, there's so many little things you can do. Let's talk about it on Saturday, but it's little things I was sharing. I was telling AJ, we had a customer that Marcus sent me the other day, and we sat down with her, and all she needed was about maybe $800 that could change her credit.
Wow.
$100 on this, $200 on this, $300. and her credit score was probably could tell 67 points.
Wow.
And that's all she needed. I said, your tax return, you can switch your credit from going marginal to good just with your tax return.
Right.
So small things you can do that I learned from AJ. AJ Nunn taught me that. I won't say I did that was information my son, trained me and gave me that information. I shared it. And you think I'm a wizard. I share with them. But that small information can make a difference. This is pretty like, what do you do on your daily basis? So, and for them, it was just paying your bills, just paying a little bit more, as opposed to just paying the minimum. Paying, can you pay $50 more? Yeah. If she paying more was going to make a difference in her credit, being at in the 5s to being at the 6s, the mid-6s, which is the difference between buying a home and not buying a home. Just her paying $1,500 a month made a difference.
And where we put it.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of times you get the money, we make the money, but if you're putting it in the wrong area, historically, do you know when we started becoming materialistic? I mean, do you understand?
I think all people like nice things.
Yeah.
But I think living under a capitalist system where we became consumers instead of producers, and we became cannon fodder for other people's interests, it made us, when we were starved, when we were poor, living in poverty, couldn't make decisions, little things meant a lot. Us having trinkets mean more than having substance in our lives. And so I think we've been trained. We're the most well-trained SEALs at SeaWorld. And we need to break out of there. And I think Brother Pastor Hodges, AJ3, Marcus, JB the Truth. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to be there. You will be conspicuous by your absence. And all I can say if it is to be, it's up to we.
You're right.
And we can make it happen. Be there Saturday, 11 and 1.
Well, I'm not gonna let y'all go there. I mean, I don't know, you weren't closing out, were you? Because we're not. He was like, and I gotta go. I got a meeting. Like he can't. We're not gonna let him go that easy. I want to share, because I really want to think about like what I have here is a statistical anomaly. Like we don't see this. 4 successful Black men, who have worked and developed stable lives, who are, not incarcerated, who are, very involved with their family, raising their children, that this is beautiful. This is rare. So I want each of you, outside of what we're talking about, tell me what you think has been the key to your success before you go. I want to start with Marcus Rice. Like, what has done this? What has done
Well, being the son of a Baptist minister from Virginia Union, my father instilled the word of God in me. But one of the key factors in my success is putting God first and then combining the word of God with whatever my vision was at that time. If you have a new vision, if you have a vision of what you want to be or any goals, and if you can combine them with the word of God, you can go all the way when you have the right people around you. But the main key to my success would have to be my relationship with God.
That's so good. That's so good to hear. Somebody out there needed to hear that. What about you, AJ?
Being a product of, Petersburg, it was a combination. My parents and my father passed in 2014, the latter part of the year, but him and my mother were together for 55 years.
I love it.
And my mother feared God, put the fear of God in me. And my father put the fear of him in me. So that combination, knowing that, I had a balance. Whereas mom was there with the love, talking about God, and dad was the disciplinarian, whereas I'm going to say it once, and when I say it twice, we got a problem. And he was half my size. And when he died, I was still scared of him. Because I knew he had a gun in every room. That he told me that, at 17 years old, he said, I'm not trying to fight you. He said, I know I can't win. He said, but I'm going to win.
Because strength comes from within, huh? That's his strength came in there.
So, and like that, he abused me, but, I respected him. As I got older, I realized that he wanted me to be a man and a productive man. And that's all he wanted. He loved me, unconditionally. If I needed help as I became an adult, he was always there.
Joe Jackson, huh? But you listen. But you listen. That's what Joe Jackson said. I might have beat Michael, but he'd be alive. He'd listen to what I said. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Sometimes I thought about that. I know. I mean, Joe never said it publicly, but I can say it. When I thought about it, I was like, well, dang, they talk about Joe, but I don't know. Joe wouldn't have let no drugs come in there. He would have dragged that doctor out there. What you talking about, boy? Get out that bed. What you talking about? You go to sleep. You gonna go to sleep now. Go to sleep. Get up, boy. You know, it's amazing. But sometimes you need that, you know, that which we think is the worst for us. You know, and I know my mother, don't be listening, Mama. I ain't talking about you because you smacked me upside the head too many times. No, but but those smacks, now I go, Mom, wow, I really appreciate you, because she had a certain way she wanted me to carry myself, you know, and her girls were going to go to school, get out of school, graduate, take care of yourself, you know, and hey, thank God, by the grace of God, I listen. So tell us, Pastor, your key.
I think, well, I definitely connect with what the other brothers said about God and family. I just want to share something about I saw my dad do. Every Saturday, my dad was a chemist, and I'm a chemist by trade as well. I saw my dad every Saturday lay out his bills and pay his bills every Saturday. He paid his bills every Saturday. And so when I came up, you know, my first job out of college was I was working in a car dealership. And I didn't really think about credit. And I just needed to pay your bills on time. And then I saw people had bad credit. You know, we were putting people in cars for 24% interest. It's crazy. Right?
Yes, it was.
And my boss told me, he said, Ralph, I'm a young guy, 20. He said, every time you don't pay your bills, you pay your bills on time, you don't have good credit. And ever since then, I was like, whoa, that's very important. I told my dad, he said, yeah, son, you pay your bills on time. I said, well, how do you get a lot of bills? He said, the goal is, son, don't make a lot of bills for yourself.
That's right.
You know, most times folks make a lot of bills for themselves, buying stuff they don't need, and they don't care. And so for me, seeing my father do a lot of things economically, from whether he was just buying savings bonds or making sure he had his investments right, or just making sure he had all his insurance right. I tell people all the time, I'm very successful because I stand back of my grandfather. We purchased a lot of land in the 50s. And when he passed on to my father, when my father passed on to me, you know, so the generational wealth thing at this point. You know, so I tell people all the time, it's very difficult for me to go broke. That's right. Based on what my grandfather did in the 50s. That's right. And I think that's something for me that got me out of a couple of jams. You know, you got a couple, you know, that's right. People sell. That's right. But I think I saw that in my family, that people were making sure they were managing their financial house. That's right. Having budgets. So that's saw early on. Right. So seeing that, of course, my dad was, you know, a deacon in the church and did what he was supposed to do. So I saw all of that. So I think that's right. I got a little bit of that. And
you know, interesting that Marcus's parents are together, your parents are together. My parents are still together, like almost 60 years, like they're 57 years. That is, you know, this is amazing, because I do feel that those things, as well as like that generational wealth, like make a difference. As we talked on Radio 1, I was interviewed over the weekend. King was there as well. That we talked about that, you know, having hope. You know, and when you're born, like you were born with hope. When you're born with parents that are there, already have your back. You know, it helps our community so much.
Say a good man leaves an inheritance for his child.
Amen.
So I think, you know, when you purchase and stuff, it's like, I'm not purchasing stuff for me.
Woo!
You know, I'm still my oldest son. I'm going to get a house this summer, and I was like, I can help you just like my dad helped me.
Yeah.
You know, some people don't help their kids get a house.
Yeah.
I'm not going to help my kid get a house.
Yeah.
I want my house. You know, I'm not going to pay the note.
Yeah.
He'll get some down payment money. But generational wealth is
amen. Yes, it is. Wow. I mean, this is like vital. This is so important to me.
If you do not have generational wealth, there is a spiritual kingdom that you can tap into.
That's right.
That has all the wealth.
That's right. Yeah. So where do we go? Exactly. Where do we go when you don't have that? And that's what we're going to talk about on Saturday.
Yes.
So I want to know, like, were your parents together all the time when you were growing up? Like,
no.
Okay.
We weren't together, but we had
it would be rare for all of us.
Extended family.
Yeah.
But I am a product of the collective African people. We're the first people on the planet. We created civilization, mathematics, science, physics, astronomy, and all of us stand on their shoulders. So what a mother or father couldn't do, aunts, uncles, and ancestors, and especially the elders, always sit at the feet of the elders and learn. I learned the history of just my biological families on the maternal and paternal side. It's so great. And, you know, we got to instill in future generations that stuff that we are made of, because I've got aunts and grandmothers and great-grands who making $1.30 a week, and got property, got graves for all the family members that still exist. $1.30 a week. I had one aunt that was making $1.50 a week, and she would send $1 to her brother in at Howard's Law School.
Wow,
and
that's
she would
so
keep
good.
50
So
cents and raise 5 children.
Yes.
And I'm like, and I'm out here whining.
Yeah.
One time I called her whining
Yeah.
about 2 children
Yes.
with so much. And
Yes.
she said, boy,
Yes.
I raised 5 by myself
Yes.
in the depression.
Yes.
I said, I'll stop whining.
Amen.
And that's the kind of stuff we're made from. And we
Yes.
must pull into. But I also want to say the spiritual aspect is always primary.
And you had a village. That's what the bottom line. You had a village
from
of support.
Birmingham, Alabama.
That's a blessing.
So yeah, those
Birmingham.
folks,
You're so historical.
Birmingham.
Well, wow, but you said a lot there. But I that's very important. That I thank you all for sharing like what has gotten you to where you are, because we have to, and that's why during Black History Month it's important to come out, bring your kids, let's talk real talk about getting your money matters in order. Get your money right. What's in your wallet, right? Well, let's make sure that it's what you want. What's in your heart, you know, can determine and impact what's in your wallet. So let's get our, let's get our heads right. So on Saturday, that's going to be February 20th, 2016. So you might be watching this 20 years from now. It won't be Saturday. It's going straight on the internet. So on the 20th in 2016, February, Black History Month, we're going to be talking about our Black wealth matters, how you can empower yourself, your family for generations to come. And these 4 brothers are on our expert panel. I'm going to be there. We're going to be talking about each of our issues, our area of expert or of commitment. Look, we may not get you rich, but we'll definitely get you empowered. Amen. We will get you feeling a lot better about yourself, your family. It's all about being positive. It's all about, it's absolutely, all we need is your time. And your time is not free. We're going to talk about that too, how you value your time. In my book, AfroEconomics, Our Black Wealth Matters, I talk about stop giving away your time. So be stingy with your time. Spend your time on things like this on this weekend, not watching, not watching television and some reality shows. That's not take time for you. We got King Kapani, Pastor Ralph Hodge, Marcus Rice of Equity First Realty, our mortgage quarterback, AJ Nunley,
and Jesus.
And Jesus. And we got it. And no matter how you worship, come out. This is not about what religion. It's about wealth development, and Second Baptist at 3300 Broad Rock Boulevard has opened their doors to everybody. No matter how you believe, it's about making our community stronger and better. So I'm JB Bryan. There's an app, AfroEconomics. It is free. Go into your smartphone, download it, and you can check this out. Go click right into the live stream, go into YouTube, and you can watch this again. Watch it 3 times. Click like, please click like. And then I like to be liked. I like. Subscribe to the channel so you'll know about our updates. And, God willing, we're going to do this again. We're going to, continue to empower you. Follow each of us and see what we're doing. Make sure that we stay on point with our commitment to the community, because we have it. But by you believing in us and by you supporting us, it always helps. I'm believing. I mean, I've been an entrepreneur out here, doing it for 20 plus years. And sometimes it is an email, a kind word that says, you inspired me, that keeps me going. Yes, it does. It really, really does. We don't have to be famous to make a difference, but we do have to be committed to it and making a difference. And it starts with you. So you are important. I think we overlook what we each, on what we are here to do. So God bless everyone. And make sure you put comments on the bottom, and we will reply. You can put in comments to anybody. I'll make sure that that it is acknowledged, and I'll let you know how to connect with everyone. And you can register at 844-JB-Bryan. You can register at AfroEconomics.com or JBBryan.com. Connect with anybody at this table. We will get you registered. It would be great if you could reger ahead. If not, get up early, be there by 10:30, and register at the door. Wake up. I gotta sing up. God bless you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Take care. Thank you.